They say if you don't have money, you don't have a chance with women, that you're invisible, that love is only for the rich. But here's the truth. If you believe that, you've already lost the game. What truly captivates a woman, what pulls her in deep beneath the surface, isn't the size of your bank account. It's something far more primal, more ancient, and infinitely more powerful. It's the invisible force behind desire, the quiet confidence, the unshakable presence of a man who knows who he is, even if he has nothing but his name and his resolve. This isn't just theory, it's biology, it's instinct. And in this video, we're dismantling the lie you've been sold your entire life, that money alone dictates your worth in the eyes of women. We're exposing the 3 traits that outshine wealth, status, and even looks. Traits that aren't inherited but forged. Traits any man can master starting today. But first, let's address the elephant in the room. Why does society push the narrative that money equals attraction? Because it's easy, it's quantifiable. A luxury car, a tailored suit, a Rolex, these are symbols anyone can point to and say, see, that's what success looks like. But attraction isn't a math equation, it's a language older than civilization itself. A language spoken not with words, but with energy, presence, and the subconscious signals you emit every moment you're in a room. Let me be clear, money isn't irrelevant. It can open doors, create opportunities, and offer comfort. But it's not the source of attraction, it's a magnifier. If you lack the core traits that ignite primal desire, no amount of wealth will compensate. Conversely, a man who embodies these traits can captivate without spending a dime. So, if you've ever felt overlooked, if you've ever watched another man walk away with the woman you wanted, despite your efforts, your job title, or your savings, this video will rewrite your understanding of attraction. Stay with me. What you're about to learn, most men will never grasp in a lifetime. The lie we've been sold. We live in a world that conflates value with visibility. Social media, movies, and even well-meaning friends repeat the same script. Get rich, get fit, get famous, then women will notice you. But this mindset is flawed. It reduces human connection to a transaction, as if attraction is a prize you earn by collecting enough achievements. Here's the problem. Women aren't algorithms. They're human beings with instincts honed over millennia. While society teaches them to admire wealth, their biology whispers something older, something deeper. Long before civilization existed, women evolved to seek partners who could provide not just resources, but security, stability, and emotional fortitude. Resources mattered, yes, but survival depended on more than material wealth. It required a man who could lead, protect, and remain calm in chaos. This is why the money equals attraction narrative fails. It focuses on the symbol wealth rather than the substance that traits wealth is meant to represent. A woman doesn't crave a bank account. She craves what that bank account signals: competence, discipline, and the ability to navigate life's challenges. But here's the secret. You can embody those traits without the bank account. Let's break down the 3 qualities that outshine wealth and how to master them. 1. High-value men, the anatomy of primal attraction. You've heard the term high-value man tossed around in podcasts and self-help books, but what does it actually mean? A high-value man isn't defined by his possessions. He's defined by his energy. When he walks into a room, people lean in, not because he's loud or flashy, but because he radiates a quiet certainty. He doesn't chase approval. He's already anchored in his worth. The myth of having it all, society tells men, once you have the money, the body, the perfect life, then you'll be desirable. This is a trap. A high-value man isn't a finished product. He's a work in progress. His value comes from his commitment to growth, not his resume. Imagine two men. Man A, six-figure salary, designer wardrobe, but constantly stressed, insecure, and seeking validation. Man B, modest income, but grounded, purposeful, and fully present in every conversation. Who do you think leaves a lasting impression? Women don't fall for a man's potential. They fall for his presence. A high-value man isn't perfect, but he's secure in his imperfections. He doesn't hide his struggles, he owns them. This vulnerability isn't weakness, it's strength. It signals, I don't need to pretend. I'm enough as I am. The biology of anchored masculinity. Attraction isn't logical, it's biological. Men are visual creatures, wired to prioritize youth and beauty. Women, however, are wired to scan for survival. This isn't about gall digging or materialism. It's about an ancient instinct to seek partners who can provide emotional and psychological safety. When a woman feels a man's calm certainty, his ability to handle stress without crumbling, to lead without controlling, to listen without judgment, her nervous system responds. It whispers with him, I can let my guard down. This is why money alone fails. A man who's wealthy but emotionally volatile triggers a woman's survival instincts. Conversely, a man who's financially average but emotionally solid becomes magnetic. How to cultivate high-value energy. 1. Master your inner narrative. High-value men don't seek validation because they validate themselves. Start by reframing self-talk. Replace, I need to impress her with, I'm here to connect, not perform. 2. Embrace discomfort. Growth happens outside comfort zones. Take cold showers, speak in public, or learn a skill that intimidates you. Each small win builds unshakable self-trust. 3. Lead with purpose. A high-value man knows his mission. Whether it's building a business, mastering a craft, or serving his community, he's driven by something bigger than approval. 2. Sociability, the invisible currency. Money can buy a Rolex, but it can't buy charisma. Sociability, the ability to connect, engage, and inspire, is a superpower that transcends wealth. Why women care about your social circle. A woman doesn't just evaluate you, she evaluates how others respond to you. When she sees people light up at your presence, when she notices strangers gravitating toward your energy, it signals something primal. This man is trusted. He belongs. Humans are tribal creatures. For millennia, survival depended on being part of a group. A man who's socially adept isn't just likable, he's a survival asset. He can negotiate conflicts, build alliances, and navigate complex social dynamics. The art of resonance. Sociability isn't about being the loudest or funniest. It's about resonance, creating a ripple effect of positive energy. Active listening. Most men listen to respond. High-value men listen to understand. They ask questions, mirror body language, and make others feel heard. Generous energy. Ever met someone who makes you feel lighter just by being nearby? That's generous energy. It's not about grand gestures, it's about small acts of warmth, a genuine smile, a thoughtful compliment, remembering someone's name. Social proof. When you're respected in your circle, it acts as a pre-approval stamp. Women think, if others trust him, I can too. Building a magnetic social life. 1. Curate, don't collect. Quality greater than quantity. Invest in relationships that challenge and inspire you. 2. Host gatherings. Become the man who brings people together, dinner parties, hiking trips, game nights. Leadership in social settings is irresistible. 3. Leverage weak ties. Casual acquaintances, your barista, gym buddy, co-worker matter. They expand your network and create opportunities for serendipity. 3. Self-confidence, the silent language of power. Confidence isn't swagger, it's not boastful stories or flashy clothes. True confidence is quieter, deeper. It's the calm of a man who knows his worth doesn't depend on external validation. The two types of confidence. Ego-driven confidence, loud, performative, fragile. It crumbles under criticism and needs constant applause. Rooted confidence, steady, unshakable, internal. It's built through self-mastery and thrives in silence. Women can spot the difference instantly. Ego-driven confidence repels. Rooted confidence magnetizes. How confidence shapes reality. A confident man reframes challenges as opportunities. Rejection, a mismatch, not a failure. Criticism, feedback, not an attack. This mindset doesn't just attract women, it transforms every area of life. Example, two men approach the same woman at a bar. Man A, overpolished, rehearsed lines, nervous laughter. He's seeking her approval. Man B, relaxed posture, genuine curiosity, comfortable with silence. He's there to connect, not convince. Who gets her number? The rituals of rooted confidence. 1. Daily discipline. Confidence grows through small, consistent wins. Make your bed. Stick to a workout routine. Quit procrastination. Each active discipline is a brick in your foundation. 2. Emotional agility. Confront discomfort head on. Practice public speaking. Have tough conversations. Sit with boredom. 3. Boundaries. A confident man says no without guilt. He protects his time, energy, and values. The path forward. You don't need money to start this journey. You don't need a six-pack or a promotion. You need 3 things. 1. Awareness. Recognize the lies you've been fed. 2. Commitment. Growth isn't linear. There will be setbacks. Embrace them. 3. Action. Knowledge without application is useless. Start today. Final words. Your greatest asset isn't your job, your looks, or your savings. It's your ability to become the man who thrives in uncertainty, who leads with empathy, and who radiates a quiet, unyielding confidence. Women don't choose men for what they have. They choose them for who they are, and who you are is entirely within your control. If this resonated, drop a comment below. Let me know your biggest takeaway. And if you're ready to go deeper, hit subscribe, because next week we're dissecting the unemotional trigger women secretly crave but will never admit aloud. Stay strong, keep building. I'll see you in the next one.